Hey guys, Bain from Baidenzark here. This is just a little update for this week and what's been going on. Got some good news, but I'll tell you guys that at the end. First off, let's start off with rain and winter. They've been doing really well so far. I haven't really done too much training with them, just letting them settle in. Because so far it's been about a week now, Sunday to Sunday. They came back on Sunday. They don't sleep at the back of the dog, sleep in the outhouse, and they've got their crates and stuff like that. Eating well, doing well, playing a lot. I have started training them in terms of where them waiting for their food, but I haven't done no sits and stay yet. Just getting them accustomed to things. I know it is a bit more difficult because you have two pups, so you each have to spread your time differently with them. When it comes to feeding time, Winter eats a lot more than Rain. So obviously, when Winter's finished her food, then Rain actually has to be put separately. So that way he can eat his food, just so I can manage to make sure they're all getting their regular food intakes. Most likely, Rain's getting his regular food intake. Quite a bit of work because you actually train them to. So when I breed the pups, I don't really train them as much because they're just the pups and I leave that for the owners. But when it's my own, you have to do a lot more. And also, I like my dogs to like a high level, as some of you guys seen that when we take them to the park, some of them are off leash, commands, call them, they're there. So yeah, that's why it takes a lot more work. But it's fun. It's a nice, fun process. I'm probably going to film some of that as well, just how I look after my own puppies and see how the journey they go through. So that's what I'm going to be doing. In regards to why I went chocolate, a lot of red cockapoos, whites, we get some blacks that get thrown in there. And I only done 1 litre of the chocolate, one. And that was with Bubbles. And that was like 3 years ago. And I did like how the colours turned out. But since then, I've been finding it so hard to find a toy poodle stud to breed with Bubbles or breed with any of my pups. Because the one person I did use before, she ended up selling her stud dog, which I was really disappointed in. I did say that I was bought him from you, but she didn't really know at the time. She just like, I had to get rid of him. So I was like, fair enough. So since then, I had Sonny, got Sonny in, and then Sonny's been doing his reds, and which has been nice. I like the reds. Black does come out sometimes because of Bubbles' lineage. She got like black in her genes, which is also another reason why I bought Storm as well, because Storm's, yeah. So with that, I also have Chocolate Autumn. Autumn came from Bubbles, that chocolate litter I did with her. And I always like the colours. Reds is nice, white's, black's nice, but I haven't done enough chocolate, you see. So I just thought, you know what? I'm going to get on this. I'm going to go find a chocolate toy poodle. So off I did. Did my journey. As you saw, I went all the way down to Maryport, which is basically on the borderline of Scotland. Very far place, but it was nice. It was like a nice, really good breeder, very knowledgeable. Even taught me a few things as well, which is always good. We're always learning, us breeders. So that was really nice. And she's very helpful as well. So any problems, anything I've got, any advice, anything I need, she's there. So that was really nice. So yeah, that's Rain. Winter came from a Cocker Spaniel breeder, working one, and he was in like Solihull area, so that wasn't far at all. So yeah, those are my new recruits. They are doing really well. I'm happy how the things are going on with them so far. So with the whole process of having two pups at the same time is quite difficult in terms of they all need a lot of time each. So when you have the one, because normally I have one and then put my time into that, because also the other older dogs, they actually kind of already know what they're doing. I still always train them a bit more, but with the puppies, they need a lot more time, you see. They need to learn their names, they need to learn how to eat, they need to learn the sits, the stays. Recall is one of the most important things. I always recommend my puppy buyers to let them know that recall. These dogs are fast. Like if they go to the park, they decide to bolt off, you ain't catching them. So you need to make sure that you've got the recall on them. So that's what I always say. So yeah, these guys are gonna need their recall, especially that I walk like 6 dogs at a time. They're like, those 2 extra are gonna be number 8 dogs. So to do that all in one go, they have to be sharp. So yeah, so during that process is going all right. I haven't really started training them recently this week. I've just literally been feeding them, letting them relax, letting them enjoy themselves. And then from next week, I'm gonna be back on it. Training is gonna be every day. I mainly train them a lot of the times when I feed them. I think I feed about 3 times a day. I mainly train them then. So I'll stop them, call their names. So they're just getting used to that, telling them to wait. So we're doing like 3 commands, similar, all at the same time. Trust me, I'll make a video and tell you what I do. You be doing repetition constantly. When you see it, you just be like, wow, that's what you do. But yeah, it takes time, practice, and sometimes I use treats. Sometimes I don't use treats. Sometimes I just want them to understand me and we understand our bond with each other. So it just depends. That's just my training method. People can do whatever they want to do when it comes to training. So I recommend probably using treats. The method I found for me, I use a bit of treats and just lose a bit of just talking and just getting that energy type thing going on. It's a bit weird, I know, but yeah. So whereas them, they're doing all right. So I'm happy with that. And the next one is Pet Platter. Pet Platter is doing quite well, to be fair. The sales are very slow, but this is what I have foreseen these things, because obviously it's a new website. You don't even want to be bombarded with too much, because at first in my brain I was thinking, yeah, you know what, yeah, I get all the sales in. I was thinking, actually, no way. Let's just do it. When it's steady, it's quite good. So yeah, it's been very, very steady. Few sales this week, which is fine. Been just learning about the process of packing the packages, make sure the label stuff's printed. And I know I've got to do a bit more social media on that part as well. So I've been a bit slacking, to be fair, on that part. But yeah, it's been good so far. It's been good so far. So I've got a new bunch of treats. Yeah, so basically I'm going to do package it in. It's going to be a mixed treat bag of just various different treats in there. And also it's going to have different sizes as well. So I think that's pretty good. So when that's released, I'll release it on the video and also the Baidenzark Instagram. But I do have a Pet Platter Instagram and TikTok. I only got one video in there so far, but we're going to get there. It's been a lot of work. It's been a lot of work. Can't lie to you guys. It's been a lot of work. I've been busy. But this is it. This is what I want to do, so I've got to do it. Even these videos so far been consistent for 3 weeks now. So give myself a round of applause. So just trying to make sure that you don't rush everything. Just take your time. So that's what I've learned. Just take your time. It's quite interesting. Obviously running an online business, never done it before, so just taking my time. Also with YouTube, just taking my time. Try not to rush. Because before I used to try and rush, get videos out, or even just like I'm going to do it tomorrow. And sometimes tomorrow doesn't come. So just do it. We take our time. We get with it, step by step. And yeah, that's what so far in my process what I've been doing. And then we do have someone is in labour. Yeah, Summer's in labour. So that's really exciting news as well. So there's going to be puppies at Baidenzark, guys. So hopefully you guys will be able to follow me on the journey and see what's going on. I'm going to try and do some YouTube videos about that as well. So how I do my process of how I look after them. I think I've done some before, but I'm trying to make sure that the videos are a lot more better, a lot more educational so you guys can see, as well as just doing videos on just different breeds and different educational stuff. If you guys would like to see that, just let me know on Instagram or WhatsApp me. I know some of you guys got my numbers and stuff like that. And I believe that's all the updates so far. Like I said, guys, if you guys want to help, just petplatter.co.uk. Just check to see what you guys like. I know it's a bit of a big process. Some of you guys are already feeding your dogs a certain type of food already, so switching it, I can understand. You might not be too sure on that, but there's treats there anyway. And I do have some like training treats, so they work really well for your dogs if you want to train them. And I believe that should be all the updates for this week, guys. Next week, probably a puppy video I will do for you guys. Alright guys, catch you guys next week.